All right, Kyle, New Year's Day. Why don't we head out west here? The Rose Bowl game, which is the bane of my existence, Kyle, for the most part, because it seems like it's the reason why the college football semifinals played on a Friday and not a Saturday, to protect the Rose Bowl because everybody cares so much. Well, not apparently Ohio State. Why is that? As many as 8 opt-outs heading to the pros, including 2 sensational wide receivers. Take a look at Olave and Wilson in this game, Kyle, right? Combined, I'm going to give you their combined numbers on the year. Close to 2,000 yards receiving and 25 touchdown catches between both of those guys. They're out of it. So go ahead and tell me the Rose Bowl means a ton, and it's so important for the Big Ten to have a Rose Bowl winner. Yeah, these guys are saying, hey, good luck, guys, in the Rose Bowl. We're going to head the NFL in some games that actually will matter for us next year. But if we break down this game, opened up around that 8-point range here as a favorite for Ohio State. We're now seeing 4s across the board and an over-under of 64. This tells me one thing here, because you look at Utah, just about everybody's going to go for them. You saw them hammer Oregon twice, a team that's very athletic, very up-tempo, and probably out-athletes them. They handled their business. Coming into this game, is Ohio State still more talented? 100% they are. But I have one team in Utah that looks like their square focus is winning this game. When Ohio State, some of their players square focus, how can I get out of here? Because this game doesn't mean anything to me, and I want to get to the NFL. Always leads me down the path of, would have liked to get 8 in this game, but we're doing these, videos within 24 hours of the game. We can't say that both myself and Kyle love 8 with obviously Utah. That's not fair. It's about 4 at this point right now. I will take Utah in this game, getting the 4, a more motivated bunch here.
That 4 scares me. It feels just about right, doesn't it? With everything that's going on, it feels right. I'll tell you what seems high. That over-under. These are 2 teams who barely allow more than 20 points a game. If you look at each team's last 5 games, so a 10-game sample size, they've only allowed more than 30 points once. That was Ohio State allowing 31 to Purdue. I mean, if you look at Utah's last 5, 10, 13, 7, 29, and 7. 4 of those 5 games are under 14 points. You look at Ohio State, 27, 7, 31, 17, and 24. So that defense has been, beaten a little more. You could say they've been playing better football teams too. Purdue, Michigan State, Michigan, 3 ranked teams in a row. You had Utah play Oregon a couple of times. But my point is these defenses aren't that bad. And these offenses, like you said, they're going to take a hit, especially on the Ohio State side. I think the 64 is too high. Do I know who's going to win this game? Hell no. Do I trust taking Ohio State or Utah? Do I trust taking Utah against Ohio State? Makes me nervous. If I was taking a side, that's the way I would lean. I would lean the points. But for me, give me that under 64. That seems way too high in this one.
It should be interesting, too. A lot of books out here, Kyle, also. In the NFL, we love to play some prop bets here. Anytime touchdown scores, even they're giving us some props. So maybe you're looking at C.J. Stroud, Smith, and Jigba here, the wide receiver. That's the only guy left standing, and a really good one for Ohio State. So maybe those guys can kick it up because the 64 does seem a little bit high, but I'm not even going to play with the total. I'm going to take Utah in this one for the upset as the more motivated team in the Rose Bowl.